Never, ever, ever underestimate the power of experience. Never. You have lifetime access, unlimited lifetime access to their experience. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Chamaka Ukemo. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about life hacks for 2023. This video is about us. It's not just me telling you. It's also for me to later come back to and say, hey, okay. So, how can your 2023 be better? How can you do more? How can you achieve more? First of all, find time to read. See, I know I have a problem with reading books. This one is not me trying to. I have a problem with reading books, right? It can be very, very daunting, tiring, and all that big grammar. But there is this thing about reading. It helps you be a better version of yourself. You read for the grammar, you read for the lessons, you read for the, I don't know, whatever reason we are reading for. But one thing you need to try and do is to find a book that interests you, something that you would like to read about. Secondly, find a book that is not so bulky, or find what works for you actually. Personally, for me, I think if you're just starting, a book that is not bulky helps. Then personally, I don't like tiny prints, right? Let the prints be a bit large, right? The page is not so, the book isn't so bulky. It helps for me. Once I see a book is so bulky and then I open the book and the writings, the prints are small, I'm like, oh God, is this the only thing I came to this life to do? That's how it is for me. It might not be the same for you, but if you find something that interests you, a book that isn't so bulky, right? It kind of helps you. It kind of helps you feel like you can achieve this within a short time and read at a pace. I'm someone who gets into a book and I'm like, hey, I want to see what happens at the end or something. But when you pace yourself, it's easier for you. Like, it's easier for you to read as in you have a pace, other than trying to read everything in one day. That way it becomes tiring and really you just don't read the book. A book I recommend that you start with, I always recommend this book for anybody at any time, is Who Moved My Cheese? Who Moved My Cheese isn't a bulky book. It's a very, very small, so to say, book, but the amount of lessons in that book cannot be compared. I can say that most times I want to read that book again, and it has really helped me. It helped me while I moved to India, or anytime I am experiencing a change, and I don't realize that I am trying to be hard up. I'm trying to be strong, or I'm trying, okay, not strong. Anytime I'm doing something or I'm experiencing a change and I'm trying to resist the change, yeah, that book helps me to realize that I am actually resisting the change, right? I am not accepting it. I am not understanding that my cheese has been moved, right? So it's a book I'll recommend for the lessons and all that. It's not bulky. It's a good start, I think. Yeah. So you can reread your favorite book, join a book club for the discipline. I joined the book club. Proud to say I joined the book club, and they're making me read a book that I own, and I never thought I would read again because I didn't even finish it. A lot of people say it's interesting. As The Alchemist, a lot of people say it's interesting, a lot of lessons, but I don't know. Each time I read halfway, I'm just tired of the boy and the girl and the sheep and the pyramid. I don't know. But I'm reading again with an open mind, and because I know that I have accountability partners, I am like, oh, okay, let me read this book and see what it is all about and get a lesson or two. So this book club helps with discipline. 2, invest in yourself. See, you go to the office 5 times a week, but you most likely work 7 times a week. You work normally you work 5 times a week, 8 to 5. But you and I know that you work over 8 to 5, that 5 times a week, and you work like almost 7 days a week, so to speak, yeah. Because you call for one meeting, Saturday, go. So you're working for your company, and I get it. It's good to be dedicated. What are you doing for yourself? Like, what are you doing for yourself? What about you? What about your career goals? How are you doing those things? So you work weekends, you work extra hours. I think that's the time you need to find a way to balance it. I'm not against weekends and extra hours, believe me, because your job sometimes cannot afford you not to do some of those things. But okay, but what are you doing for you other, like, explore passions outside of your workplace, like other things. It could be music, it could be upskilling, even away from upskilling, right? It could be music, it could be archery, it could be whatever the case may be, dancing, it could be I don't know, something else that is your passion that maybe you drop. It could be YouTube, it could be makeup artistry, it could be anything. That's the surprising part, right? It could be anything. So make out time for those. It could be community work, it could be NGOs, like volunteering and all that. Yeah, I know there was a time I wanted to volunteer. I just don't know how to go about it. I don't know if I have as much time as would be needed for volunteer work. But yeah, read a book, exercise, learn a new skill, something to add to what you already know, what you're currently doing, or what you already have. So you could just block out 30 minutes to 1 hour a day for you to invest in yourself, whatever the case may be. If it's reading something, whatever, just 30 minutes to 1 hour a day. You could start with 30 minutes, and then you realize that 30 minutes is not enough, you need more time. But that way you're pacing yourself, you're encouraging yourself, right? Then it's easier for you to do whatever the heck you're doing. Yeah, that's my advice. Another thing is your own people. Like, build your own people, mentors, accountability partners, and positive people, optimists. You can never go wrong with the right circle, right? See, I know life is as hard as life is. I don't think we should do life alone. Yeah, it's hard already. Why are you killing yourself? Why do you want to try to do it alone? Have accountability partners, people who help you stay true to what you're doing, the discipline needed. Have mentors who put you through life. They've most likely been through similar things you've been through, or had similar experiences, and they can tell you, they can give you advice on what to do, how to do. It's left for you to take it, though. Like, I keep saying it, that, but the kind of people I have around me, sometimes I feel like I can do anything, I can achieve anything legally, though, anything legal. Yeah, that's because of the kind of network, the kind of people I have around me. I like, they are strong, and I am a stubborn person. Sometimes I have something I want to do and I'm so focused on it, but these guys have a way of I have a way of turning my head, like, girl, no. Safe to say that most of these people they are mostly guys. I don't know if there's a thing there. I don't know if you do have accountability partners. Let me know. Are they more, if you're a lady, are they more male or female? If you are a guy, are they male or female? I just want to know. No biggie. Yeah, I have female friends that push me, so to speak. I also mean that the hardest, the hardest of the push, the everything. I think they are from guys, actually. Yeah. So yeah, the people you have around you are a big influence in you, and never ever underestimate the power of experience. Never. It's like an unlimited access to lifetime like, you have lifetime access, unlimited lifetime access to their experience, to their wealth of knowledge. That is why people hold mentorship so dear. But there's one thing you should know. You, in as much as you want good people, you want people who are here to be your mentor, it's also important that you're giving something, right? When they advise you, you listen, and you're giving something. You're not just taking from them. You don't want to be that person who is draining, right? Or that mentee who is draining. Yes, they are high up. You feel like you don't need anything from you. Trust me. Sometimes they learn from you. They actually do need some things from you. Once in a while, it might not be a lot. So always seek advice and try to be that person that takes advice and have something to say or give in return. Don't always show up when you need advice. Don't always be that taker and not a giver. I don't think, it's not a nice thing, and it's draining. It's a super draining attitude that I don't think anyone would want to associate with. Yeah. So another thing for 2023 life hacks is stay healthy. Regular checkups. I know a lot of people don't take their checkups seriously, but I would wonder why. There are a lot of things people just stay slum and die. Like a lot of things are happening. A lot of people are dropping dead. I don't see any reason why you're not taking your health seriously. I'm one person that doesn't take my health seriously, just so we know. But over the years, I have tried to improve in that aspect, right? Take your health seriously, do regular checkups, then exercise as much as you can. A brief run, a walk, something. My staircase alone is a lot of exercise, and I do that every day, going and coming. But yeah, that's not an excuse not to do proper exercise, so to speak. But yeah, try and exercise if you can. Watch your hygiene, get your hygiene right. If you are that person that you do not have, I don't want to mention examples, but if you do not have your hygiene right, please get a perfume, get a body spray, a good cream, body cream, body wash, or a bar soap, and brush your tongue, brush your teeth, change your toothbrush, your towels, wash regularly, your bedspread, your pillowcases, your dresses, iron them, make sure they are neat, make sure you are presentable at all times. These are just some of the hygiene. Clean your house, your toilets, your bathroom, but more importantly, guys, get a body spray. Spray your armpits, spray the hair out of your armpits. I cannot overemphasize that. Like, as much as possible, try to be a neat person. Get your hygiene up and running. Why are you blinking, right? Get your hygiene up and running. That's just it. Stop or limit. I would say limit self-medication as much as possible. You have a headache, you just pop some pills. Yeah, that's fine. That's what those pills are for, and they are over-the-counter meds. But try as much as possible not to self-medicate on things that are quite important, so that they don't get out of hand. And and then you're stuck because you've been trying to self-medicate, and then you go to the hospital and you're like, oh, if only you had come here like 2 months ago, or if only you had been here last week, stuff like that. Yeah, I know going to the hospital can be done too. Like I said, I spent most of my time there last year. It can be really tiring because you go for an appointment and you spend almost all day, and then the doctor is still saying, oh, I don't know what's wrong with you, I'm not exactly sure this is what is wrong with you, blah 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 blah. I get that, I do, but it would be nice if we can at least try as much as possible to stop medicating or limit how much we self-medicate. Another important thing we can do is use your health insurance. If you are working in the corporate world, you most likely have health insurance. Try as much as possible. I know some people's health insurance can only give them access to malaria, typhoid meds, and maybe something for the headaches. Yeah, but use it like that. It's fine. Use it. Yeah. Also, try and save as much as possible. I don't know, 5K in a mutual fund. It might not be a lot, but mutual fund is something you can actually do. 5K, I think some places 5K, some 10, depends on the company you're using. But try as much as possible to save up your money, so that way you're saving and you're investing. You know the way banks, you do transfer, you put money in your account, they bill you. So put your money in something like a mutual fund. You can easily liquidate, but not all your money, because you still want to have money to move up here and there, money for Uber and all that. But something you can spare, you can put in mutual fund. Something you want to lock, you can put in all this carbon piggy vest. There are a lot of them. I don't know, I'm not recommending anyone, I'm just saying that there are a lot of them out there, all these fintechs. Put your money there and lock it. For the ones that you want to save, maybe have a yearly, the 2023 savings target, something you can only access maybe at the end of the year. I wouldn't say December, or maybe you can put it like September. You can also put December or put it next year, however you wish. That's just the truth. That's what you do. So yeah, and finally, pray. All of this is story if you do not back it up with prayer. So this is hard work, this is the work, but you've also got to pray. All right, back it up with prayer, and generally be grateful. Find time to be grateful to the people around you, be grateful to God, be grateful to your family. Always be a grateful person. I don't take gratitude for a joke. I always find time to tell people thank you for being a part of my life, thank you for being a part of everything, managing my craziness and all that. I know I look like somebody that has sense here when I'm talking, which I know I do have sense, but okay. Yeah, so be grateful to people basically, and appreciate what they do for you, what God has done for you. Write a list of things, keep track of the things you are achieving in the year, because you want to look back on them for those times when life isn't balanced. Maybe you feel like, oh, you're not doing a lot, you're not achieving a lot. You want to look back on those things and say, girl, I did this, I did that, I achieved this, I achieved that. Oh, I can do better. Oh, I can do more. Stuff like that. You want to look back, keep track of your successes. They're important, so that on those days when you don't feel like, you would look back and say, I did this and I can do more. This is just a setback. What other things are you looking forward to this year? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, let us just and have fun while we try to achieve a lot that we can achieve this year. Like I said, this year is me and you. You guys are part of my accountability partners, and thank you so much for watching. All right, we'll meet in the comment section. My name is Chiamaka Okebo. It's been nice talking with you. Have a nice day. Bye. Oh, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah.